Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about an article that I read, and it is titled FDA Pushes to Ban Chemical Found in Popular Supplement, Kratom. Now, I've talked about Kratom before. It is this synthetic opioid that can be purchased in gas stations. And from what I've learned from speaking to many families whose adult children are using this, is that it can have all kinds of dangerous effects. And according to this article, it says the agency, meaning Food and Drug Administration, says the chemical is showing up in products like gummies, drinks, vapes, and other things. And it's being marketed towards kids. It says here, Kratom advocates argue that banning the compound could be even more dangerous. So there's this compound, and it's 7 slash, and don't ask me to pronounce it because I can't even pronounce this thing. The bottom line is that they're saying that this particular chemical is highly addictive and it's unregulated. And the fact that somebody can go to a gas station and buy a product that contains this 7 whatever it is, and become very addicted to it is extremely dangerous. And look, I appreciate what the FDA is trying to do here, but let me give you some food for thought. Many years ago, there was a gentleman in the Broward Sheriff's Office, my old friend Don Maines. So if you're watching this, Don, I appreciate you educating me on this stuff. And Don is probably the most knowledgeable person I've ever met when it comes to street drugs. And what he used to tell me was that when you get these street drugs made, what happens is that when the government, the FDA, goes to ban a certain substance that's within this street drug, what they do is the people that make this stuff is they just go and change in some small way. They go and change the elements, the compounds that are in the substance, or they change the actual compound itself, and now it no longer meets the criteria that have been defined in the legislation that's been passed by the legislature. So basically what's happening is that the legislature or the administrative agency is basically playing catch up. And every time they pass a new law or regulation, what happens is that these individuals who make these drugs just go and change it slightly, and now it's no longer illegal. All right, so look, I applaud the effort, but here's the bottom line. And if you're a family out there who's watching this video, I would implore you to, number one, find out what's going on in your loved one's life, right? Obviously, if they're using this, and just because it's at a gas station doesn't make it safe, any more than marijuana, just because you can get a card for the purchase of legal marijuana doesn't make that safe either. And this stuff is dangerous, really dangerous, and we have seen it. And these street drugs, including marijuana, if there's any kind of predisposition towards mental illness, this is like pouring gasoline on a fire. And so it's bloody dangerous stuff. So if you're a family out there and you are watching this video, and you're dealing with a loved one who is using these drugs, marijuana, whatever it is, kratom, all of these things, they're destroyers. They destroy your loved one, they destroy their mind, and they destroy your family too. So if you're a family out there who's watching this video and seeing this, we'd love to talk to you about what options may or may not be available for your family so that you can move past this, get over this, just end this thing, because it'll destroy you. It really will. So with that said, I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to put a link to the article in the description of the video. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. I'd love if you subscribe to the channel, because I try to put these videos out every day. And if you have any comments or questions, if you disagree with me, if you agree with me, post a comment. I read all of them, and I normally get back to folks typically same day, but certainly within 24 hours. Anyway, with that said, I appreciate you tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.